What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for jumping into another video. You're probably thinking right now, Josh, what is going on right now? You are literally in the dark with a spotlight on you like you are under an interrogation lamp. It's called the night episode. I was actually thinking, I am doing this video right now because I'm actually working kind of late tonight. It's already after 7. I'm down in South Florida, and in South Florida, you know, with the time change, normally sundown is around 6:45, 7 o'clock p.m. And so by 8 o'clock, it's totally dark. Well, now with the time change where we fell back, okay, because it's spring forward, fall back. So we fell back. So 7 became 6. And it starts getting dark around 5:30, sundown around 5:45. And then by 6:30-ish, it's pitch black. So I am actually driving. It's 7 p.m. Although you would think, and literally, like if I turn off my light, it's like literally, like midnight. And it feels like midnight. And it feels so much like midnight that I was thinking, how many people are making YouTube videos about day trading when it's not the day, right? I could do because futures, you could trade all night. Really, the stock market, you could trade on 24-hour market. You could trade many stocks all night long. And a lot of the big hitters, and yes, I think it was Lynn one day in one of the YouTube video comments, she said, make sure you wear your helmet when you're making these videos at night. But I was thinking, who's ever made the stock market update night edition? Right? Okay. So this is our Average Joe Day Trader first ever night edition. Because I did a video the other day, and it wasn't quite pitch black yet, but it was getting there. This is pitch black. So welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time being here, you think I'm totally crazy right now, and I'm sorry for that. But I'm going to tell you, jump in, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and thank you so much for being here to watch this video. We're going to talk a little bit about the market today, because I didn't want to miss the opportunity to get a video in tonight, because, I have been pretty consistent making at least one video every single day since we launched this channel, and at the beginning of the year, and I don't want to miss a video. So we're going to talk about the stock market, talk a little bit about what it did. I did take some notes before I went and left one location, and I'm heading off to another one. I took some notes about the market day today. I was in and out of the market. I played the market today. I know my Discord fam, they played the market today. Some of them were in and out of APLD with me today. Some of them were not. And some of my Discord members that are bag holding APLD, we've got to have a sit-down conversation about this tomorrow, okay? Listen, we got to get you back in the profit or out of the position so you can use that money to make more money. All right, but Discord, we will talk about that tomorrow. Today, what we're going to talk about is, let's start with the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 this morning did not look good. I mean, the market looked really angry this morning. It looked very upset. I was actually very concerned about the day overall. And a lot of the stocks that I'm in as long-term investments, didn't really fare very well today. There was a lot of pullback, and that's okay. Healthy pullback is good for the market. It'll pump, it'll run, it'll get there, and it's fine, because I don't plan on sitting on any rocking chairs with a big old corn pipe cigar out of my mouth anytime soon. All right, I'm 51 years old. I got plenty of life left in me, Lord willing, and I'll be excited to see how my life continues and how we build our retirement account, build profit and retirement account. So not worried about it, but there was a pretty heavy red day for me. But as a day trader, let me share with you from the Average Joe Day Trader best day trade stock list. And that November list is out there. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to throw it up on the screen right here. stop the video here, pause it, take a screenshot of that. Those are the stocks you want to be considering. Do your charting, okay? I've thrown this out there to you, and I'm going to share with everyone again. Number one, join the Discord, okay? The Discord, you can click on this QR code, use your camera, get on this QR code right here, join the Discord now, because we are looking in January to raise the prices of the entry level for the Discord. It's our elite membership. You're able to get in, have access to the community. You're going to see everyone who's sharing their trades, what they're in and out on, some great options plays, making some great recommendations. And all of us, for the most part, are part of other Discords as well. And we're sharing a lot of that information with each other, which is totally awesome. We're collaborating, we're working together, and people are making money. The whole goal of being in a Discord community about stock market is to make money. Okay, it's not to lose money. It's not to feel miserable every day, right? It's to get in, share with your family, hey, here's what I'm looking at, here's what we're working on, here's what I'm getting into, and actually be able to help each other in that way. One stock that's become very popular for the Discord family is APLD, even though Jason's going to tell you not so much for him. But APLD is a stock that I have been day trading every single day for more than a year, and just about every single day I make money in APLD because I respect my support and resistance levels. I understand where the entry and exit points need to be based on when I hit a level of resistance or I hit a level of support. And I know the trending and the tracking of it because I track and trend each one of the average day trade, best day trade stocks over 30 days to see the trend, the pattern, and understand it. And on top of that, I'm also looking at a 5-day, 30-minute, 5-day range, 30-minute pattern to understand the up and down over the last 5 days for support and resistance. Enough of that soapbox, but I will tell you, go ahead and hit the QR code, join the Discord, jump in, get in now while you can, and space is available. Would be very excited to have you as part of the AJDT family. And thank you so much. So here is what I want to share with you. The S&P 500 today hit a bottom of 678, and it hit a high today of 683.57, which is good, and it's on a bit of a continuation of the up from the day in the post market, in the 24-hour market, and it's almost at a resistance level of 683.72. 683.72. So we need to see the S&P 500 break the 683.72 level in order to continue to see this upward trend. Now, it's a little bit difficult at night. Volume's much lower. A lot of people like to sleep at night, so they're not trading, but a lot of people are trading it. And there's a lot of people from different countries. We even have a few Discord members and subscribers from other countries that tell me, hey, I trade at night. Here's the things I'm getting in and out of, and it's awesome to hear those stories. So they also are trading the stock market at nighttime. Now, the stock market moves a lot slower at night because the volume's a lot lower. Some people like that. They want to get in. They want to be a master of their candlestick pattern and understand the entry level and ride it to an exit point where they're comfortable, make profit, and then they're done, and then they do it again the next night, which for them is the day, for us is the night. But that is the S&P 500. How did we do on the average Joe day trader? Best day trade stocks? Not the best. Not a lot of them did very good today. The entire market as a whole didn't do great today, even though the SPY somewhat recovered. It wasn't incredible, but a few of them that did really shine today, and I'm so happy, and I tell you this one every single time, Palantir. Palantir hit a bottom of 187.13 today. Great opportunity to buy Palantir at that price, and went and hit a high of 192.93. And I think we hit like 199 yesterday, so the whole market kind of pulled down. But Palantir is in a long-term hold for me for my retirement, and I just continue to, every time it hits a low, I buy more, okay? And if you're in a position where you're saving for the future for your retirement, you have a stock like Palantir, AMD, which everybody's saying like now is the time to buy AMD, right? Even Netflix. Netflix is getting ready to do a 10-for-1 split. When they do that, I'm going to buy a bunch of Netflix in the hopes, it might take some time, that people still want it to get back to $1,000. It'll be $100, $110, $112, $115 per share. I'll buy a bunch, ride that up for a while. But like Palantir, when it hits a low, I buy another share. I buy 2 more shares. I buy 5 more shares. Whatever I'm available, whatever cash I have available based on taking profits from other trades, I'm dumping into what's more my retirement, account, my retirement investment. So keep that in mind. APLD, I shared with you about APLD today. Not a lot of people would look at the APLD chart. I mean, here, look, I'll put it up on the screen. Would look at this and think like, oh, wow, stellar day. No, you'd probably look at it and go like, that's not a very good day, Josh. Okay. But it is a very good day because I got into APLD at $28.60. It hit a low of $27.64. I got candlestick confirmation. I jumped in at $28.60. I rode it up. It pulled back, and I was like, okay. But I didn't feel like the candles that were the pullback in the day weren't holding. In other words, the buyers were still pushing it, even though the sellers were fighting back. So you have this tug of war between the bears and the bulls, which is kind of cool because now you got this tug of war between Cliff, who's the bear, and then you got Norm, who's our bull for the new graphics. Thank you, Jason. I wrote it up and it hit 29.40, and I was like, okay, I think I'm going to sell it at this point. And I gave it a few more minutes, and I did hit that red candle pullback. And I was like, okay, I'm going to hold here. I'm still in profit, right? I haven't hit a stop loss yet. I'm still in good shape. Let's see what happens. And it rode back to 29.40, and I sold it because I did see the next candle was confirmation to get out. Super red hard candle on the 15-minute, and I was out of it. And I made about $400 on APLD today. Not a bad day. Not a bad day for APLD for me. I will also tell you that, as I shared with you yesterday in my video, that Lyft, LYFT, I have calls. And yesterday, finally, after probably months of being in these January 26 calls, I hit the green. And I said it in the video yesterday, I was $10 in the green. This morning it opened up, I was $10 in the green. Do I sell it? Do I take the $10 profit and run? No, because I was down $700. I was only up $10, and I want to let this thing play out a little bit longer because it doesn't expire till January, and Lyft is on an up run and an uptrend. It's had 4 solid green up days on the daily, and it looks really, really good. So I wanted to see what Lyft was going to do today, and when I jumped on late in the afternoon to take a look and see how the calls were doing, I was down $27.50, and I was like, oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. Down $27.50, right? So again, I got off the screen, put it away for later. Psychologically, right? Because psychological is what messes people up in trading all day long, every day. You psych yourself out. You get all psychological about it. You make very bad decisions. I didn't sell it. I stayed in it. My brother all even said, like, you're still in that thing? Like, yeah, they're running. Stayed in it, okay? I went back and looked at it right before the market closed, and I was up like $3. Went from $27.50 to being up $3. I'm like, okay, I'm back in the green. $3. Not as exciting as yesterday's $10, but I'm up $3. I'm in the green. So I'm waiting to see what Lyft does. And we'll see how that works. SoFi today. Incredible run for SoFi. They had a low of $29.86, and they hit a high of $31. And I know what you're saying right now, Josh, that's only like, a dollar. What is that, $1.14, something like that up? But yeah, okay, $1.14. Buy 100 shares, you made $100+, right? Buy 500 shares, you made $500+, okay? And so SoFi, very good, and I love SoFi long term. I do have SoFi in my long term retirement account. I don't have it right now. Personally, I didn't buy any as a day trade, but I've got some plans for SoFi, and I do have a video. I think maybe I might launch it tomorrow about SoFi, and I'm very excited to share with you what's going on with SoFi. So I think we'll get that one out tomorrow, and share all that information with you. 2 more stocks I want to share with you that it didn't do so good, okay? And I was very disappointed. My BBAI Army, where are you, BBAI Army? Big Bear AI Army, okay? Disappointing day today. Now, we had an amazing earnings result, a nice pump on earnings. Even this morning, in the pre-market into this morning, we had a nice pump. It launched all the way back up to $7, somewhere around there, and it pulled back down. Well, we closed today somewhere around $6, and I don't remember totally, $6.20 maybe, somewhere around there. So it's pulled back a little bit, but so did NVTS. NVTS had an incredible day, and it did pull back. And that's what happens in earnings plays, right? Sometimes they pump and then they pull back, but it shows, hey, natural progression. We get some good natural upper progression going, and so I'm excited to see what happens with both BBAI. I'm in it long term. I'm not going out of it at all, and NVTS. And the other one I want to share with you is, let's see, is something I want you to put back on your radar, which is SoundHound. Okay, SOUN is the ticker. I've done many videos about SoundHound and Serve Robotics. I like both companies very much. They're both very strong competitors in their space. And SoundHound, if you don't know who SoundHound is, they have a lot of technology. I think they're rolled out at Taco Bell, rolled out at McDonald's. There's a bunch of other businesses they're rolled out at, and they do all the voice AI tech and things like that. An incredible company. Well, they had an amazing up for a long time. I think even where they're down now, they're still up, I think 80 something percent. They're down right now to about 13 something dollars per share. My bottom for them, because they're on a downtrend, my bottom where I expect to see a bounce is at $11.89. So if you want to mark that on your chart, $11.89, I believe will be a bottom level support for SoundHound. And then we will see it turn and start to run back up. So I'm not 100% on it, but I'm pretty comfortable based on my analysis that $11.89 is about the bottom. Now, it may turn before that, all right? But I'm not in it yet. I'm waiting to see for confirmation of a good bounce. And then I'm going to take a new position in SoundHound and probably start to day trade it a little bit because it used to perform so well for me, both Serve Robotic and SoundHound. Just because of a lot of downtrend on it, I've stayed away from it for a while, but I'm going to be considering SoundHound again. All right. Anyway, listen, if it's your first time here, thanks for being here. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that this information is helping. Hit the Discord membership, scan that QR code, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. We're getting ready to do these charting classes for beginners. I'm going to pick a couple dates and throw them out there. If you are a Discord member and joined as a Discord member, you can attend these classes for free. If you're not, there's going to be a $25 charge for a 30-minute class, and I can almost guarantee you it'll go longer than 30 minutes because I love to teach. I'm very passionate about this, and I think that we'll probably go a lot longer than that, but I'm going to shoot for 30 minutes and we'll see where we go. But $25, quick beginner class. I'm going to give you a lot of raw detail, and I'm going to shoot straight from the hip. I'm going to tell you a lot about how I feel about beginner trading and what you should be looking at and focused on. Wait to see where we get that out there for you to sign up. Well, tomorrow, I will be focused on APLD tomorrow, as I am every day for the morning drop, my confirmation to buy it and get out. I would recommend you take a look and chart it yourself because it's an incredible stock. And it does have a daily pattern. You just have to look and really look at it at the 15-minute, look at it on the 30-minute, make some decisions on it. Not financial advice, just sharing with you what I'm doing every day, what I see every day. SoFi, I'm going to be looking at tomorrow. I'm going to be watching my calls on Lyft. I'm also going to be looking at, like I said, SoundHound. I'm going to look at Serve Robotics a little bit too. Anyway, that is it. I hope you have an awesome night. Thank you for being here for the night edition of the Average Joe Day Trader. God bless you. Josh out. Peace.